Hey everybody, I know you're sad this week. Why? Because this is the week that we would be in Oshkosh for the huge fly-in. But because of the stupid virus, we're all stuck at home. So we, at the Museum of Flight here in Seattle, Washington, thought we would bring a little bit of EAA history to you. And if you look at this, you know what I'm talking about. So if you are a member of EAA, there is probably one name that you know and you know well, Pete Bowers. Pete was born in 1918 in San Francisco, and from the very beginning, he was, and there's really no other way to say this, an airplane junkie. He built flying models, he took thousands of photographs of planes, and he kept meticulous records of his photographs. In fact, before he even graduated high school, he was authoring articles for several national modeling magazines. Pete went to school at the Boeing School of Aeronautics in Oakland, California, but joined the Army Air Forces right after the attack on Pearl Harbor. With his background in aviation, he became an engineering cadet and was commissioned as a second lieutenant and sent to the China-Burma India Theater as a maintenance officer. As a Boeing engineer, Pete decided that he needed to check one thing off of his bucket list, and that was becoming a private pilot. So in 1956, he helped open Chapter 26 of the EAA. In fact, he became president, and was president for 8 years. You may know Pete best from his Flybaby airplane design. It was something he came up with for the EAA's design contest in the late 1950s. In fact, he won it in 1962. He thought that he might sell about 500 plans, but when the plans were published in the Experimenter magazine, he ended up selling over 5,000 sets. That is really impressive, and it shows how popular his little airplane really was. Now, let's take a look at this plane and see what makes it tick. When Pete designed the Flybaby originally, it was as a flying model. But as he scaled it up for real life, he decided he wanted a runabout, something a little sprightly with a little bit of kick to it. So he designed the plane to accept anywhere from a 65 to a 100 horsepower motor. Now, you look at this thing, it looks pretty small. It's actually pretty large. The wingspan is 2 feet longer than a Cessna 150. That's pretty cool. And on top of that, Pete was thinking ahead. You could turn this into a biplane with a simple wing kit, or you could even put it on floats. That didn't turn out so well though. And if you look underneath, you can see that there's a very small baggage pod. That's what Pete called the bomb. This is the bomb. You better not have a lot of baggage. You know, this cockpit, it's pretty roomy. I'm 6'2", and I fit fine. That's another selling point for the Flybaby. Not only did Pete experiment with different wing types and floats, he even pulled gliders for a weekend in this thing. That's really impressive. Pete flew this plane for many years, but finally sold it off in 1990. Luckily, a gentleman here in Renton, Bob Dempster, bought it and brought it back to the Pacific Northwest, where its real home is, and we at the Museum of Flight are really excited to have it. We're also excited that we have Pete's photograph collection. It's massive, and we use it literally every day for research. Pete was an amazing guy. He ate, slept, and breathed aviation for almost his entire life. He wrote dozens of books, literally thousands of magazine articles, and over 800 columns for general aviation news. And on top of that, by all accounts, he was an amazing guy, and we are really excited to have his Flybaby here at the museum. Thank you all for tuning in. I know you're missing the real Oshkosh, but I hope this video has helped a little bit with the pain. If you've liked it, check out our other videos from the Museum of Flight. that we have on our website, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. They're called Curator on the Loose, and we think you might like them. Thanks for tuning in.